All right. I've been wanting to turn this show into a podcast again for a while. So I just signed into our Anchor thing. I don't know if it's only 30 minutes or what it is, but I'm going to test this out with the broadcast on Instagram. And then I'm going to see if I could submit it to Apple, to iTunes for a podcast. So we're going to give this a test. And hopefully with other people, let's see. I don't know if it's 30 minutes or what's the length, but it's recording right now on my Anchor app on my phone. So I'm going to send it invites again, and then I'm going to get into this. Because I don't know if it's 30 minutes is the minimum or on Anchor or what it is. So send invites one more time, and then I'm getting into it. And then send it one more time to the... There we go. Bang. Then do this real quick. Alright, I'm hoping I can get this all done in time. I want to welcome everybody to, we'll see if anybody comes in here. I want to welcome everybody to the Travis Runkel Show, live interactive talk show network. I want to welcome all my fans on Instagram. And for hopefully, this is going to be a podcast that I'm doing now on my phone for my audience out there on Anchor for where you're going to be listening to us on. I want to welcome you guys to the broadcast. I am the founder and owner and popular online broadcaster, talk show host of the Travis Runkel Show, live interactive talk show network, and founder and owner of Travis Runkel Productions. And the Travis Runkel Show is brought to you by Travis Runkel Productions, with your online talk show host and broadcaster, Travis Anthony Runkel, the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern. It is Thursday, October 7th, and we're live on Instagram and on Anchor. So I want to get into the first thing. Hopefully, I don't know if I can get through all the topics on this podcast for you guys on Anchor. First, we're going to get into... let's see, hold on one second. Okay. Okay, the first topic I got, if you guys have been following the Gaby Petito case and the Brian laundry ordeal, I don't know if you know, I think it was last weekend, I believe it was last Saturday, that Dog the Bounty Hunter, which his real name is Duane Chapman, guys probably know him. He had the shows Dog the Bounty Hunter, Dog and Beth on the Hunt. He had a couple of other ones. And supposedly, he just got remarried again. I don't know if it's for the sixth time, I forgot. But he was down, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Duane Chapman, was down here in Florida last weekend, I believe, on his honeymoon with his new wife-to-be. I think it's Francine something. But he was down here in Florida, actually in my area, in my county, because he was down here on his honeymoon. Dog Duane Chapman was down here on his honeymoon in Florida with his new bride, Francine. And I guess he kept on getting hit up. I guess he was getting stuff on social media and calls and all kinds of things about the case. And I think why he took this case is, I think I heard the videos that I watched on this. I think it was 2006. 2006 or 2008. I think he lost one of his daughters to a bad car crash and accident. I believe they said it was either 2006 or 2008. So that's why he took this on, because he knows what it was like to lose a daughter. I think he's got like 6 kids or 12. I'm not exactly sure, but that's why he took on the case. So he came down here to Northport, Florida, which is actually, maybe 20, 30. It's actually right in this county. I didn't know they lived here, and I didn't know. I know Gaby Petito and the family. I knew they had a house in Florida, and then they had a house back up north in New York. But I had no idea until I opened up the article on Saturday that Dog the Bounty Hunter was at Brian Laundrie's door. Gaby Petito there. He was actually at Brian Laundrie's door. You can go watch the video. I couldn't believe it when I opened up the article in Northport, Florida. Dog the Bounty. I'm like, really? I'm like, he's right in my area. Would have loved to be in Northport around that time. But according to what they were showing on the video, him going up to the house, he was not rowdy. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a big, huge fan of Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm a big, huge fan of him and his family. But he was very, I don't know what happened off camera, but just like he said, he went up to the door, didn't like bang the door like crazy, like hard banging. He was very cordial, but right in front of the news media on this street. Like I said, it took place in Northport, Florida. But he took on this case because he was getting hit up while he was on his honeymoon in Florida. And like I said, he lost his daughter to a car accident, a car crash back in either 2006 or 2008. So you got to go watch the video. Because, so yeah. Let's see. No, I'm reading. Wait, I'm in the wrong. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, I don't know if I'm going to get into all this, but I wrote this I prepared for the show today, yesterday and today. I added like 2 more things today. Another thing on the Brian Laundrie and Gaby Petito thing. Got this thing yesterday. Brian Laundrie. On the Gaby Petito case, Brian Laundrie, Sheriff's Office says it's been asked to keep look for Brian Laundrie at Nature Reserve. Someone needs to start talking, Gaby Petito's mother says, about Brian Laundrie's family. Start talk, yeah. No, and that's, I don't know how to say this, but the Gaby Petito's mother, like I said, they want people to start, they want the family, Brian Laundrie's family, to start talking. Because you know what? The funny thing is, and I realized this about like a week ago. As soon as I heard this a couple of weeks ago, I heard this Gaby Petito, and I didn't know about this incident until a couple of weeks ago. And it was funny how, I guess, I forgot where Brian Laundrie and his girlfriend, where they went again. But it's funny how he left and came back by himself. Come on, he didn't come back with his girlfriend? Or really? He comes back by himself? That's when I said, as soon as I kept hearing about the case, I'm like, something's not right. He must have killed her. He must have did something to her. So why is he coming back by himself and now she's missing? So, I just gotta look at my because I got a lot of things on. I just want to touch on the Gaby Petito stuff first, but come on. You shouldn't blame Gaby Petito's family, for Brian Laundrie's family to start talking out on this, because, it's just, I don't understand. This whole case just makes me sick. Let me see, what else do I have on? Okay. Cross. Okay, so back on Dog the Bounty Hunter with the Gaby Petito case in Brian Laundrie. This came in the news yesterday. Again, on Dog the Bounty Hunter. Dog Duane Chapman. Dog the Bounty Hunter's own daughter calls his search for Brian Laundrie a publicity stunt. Dog the Bounty Hunter's own daughter, listen to that again. Dog the Bounty Hunter's own daughter calls his search for Brian Laundrie a publicity stunt. His daughter, Cecily Chapman, 28 years old. I seen this about something like this. People were commenting on the news article in the video of dog going up to their house and banging on the door. And a lot of people were big fans of him. A lot of people were like, oh, he's doing this for fame. He's doing this for publicity. I want to know what you guys think. Like, do you honestly think Dog the Bounty Hunter taking on this case and helping out the FBI and the authorities and helping out with leads, do you really think, because he's a well-known, famous celebrity and TV icon, do you really think, because of who he is, Dog the Bounty Hunter, do you think he's doing this for more fame, for publicity? I want to know what you guys think, because you know what? I'm a big fan of, I know Dog's made a lot of mistakes in his life. Everybody does. But that's why I don't judge people like that. So, if you ask me my opinion, my point of view on, do I think Dog the Bounty Hunter taking on the Gaby Petito and Brian Laundrie case and going to their house in Northport, Florida and knocking on the door for them, I would say no. I'd say maybe a little bit, maybe looking for publicity, maybe a little bit of fame, but I really think he's wanting to help out. So I don't think it's really all publicity. I don't really think it's all, I don't know. I know Dog, I know just from watching him on the air, the whole family is great, you know? So I really think that's why Dog took on this case, like he said, because he wants to, because he lost his daughter and one of his daughters in 2006 or 2008 to a car crash. This is why he took this case on. I couldn't believe when I heard he was down here on his honeymoon. I didn't know he was going to be taking on the Gaby Petito case. So, like I said, I don't think he's doing it all for publicity and fame. Because, like I said, big, huge fan of Dog the Bounty Hunter. Big, huge fan of Decline Bail Bonds and the Dog the Bounty Hunter shows that were on A&E and Dog and Beth on the Hunt and vice versa. So I really think, like he's been saying in the news, that he's doing this to help out. I don't think he's doing it all for fame and publicity. I'm thinking he has a good heart. Dog the Bounty Hunter has a good heart. So I think he's, but from the videos I've seen on this case, I really think he's trying to help out, to be honest. So I don't think he's just all looking for publicity and fame. What else do I got here? I'm on a roll. Let's see. Okay, more on, we're just touching the Brian Laundrie and Gaby Petito stuff first. What are we at on time? We should be able to. Even if I just have to touch the Gaby Petito case stuff, just to get this podcast up and get back to this other stuff, I got a couple of more things I don't want to jump from. This is a very serious topic, the Brian Laundrie and Gaby Petito, so I don't want to jump back and forth to topic. And I hope this podcast is going to come out good. Okay. More stuff on Brian Laundrie from yesterday. I couldn't believe this. It's like the news I was preparing to come live on the show last night. I mean, I planned for a couple of hours. And just all the news I'm seeing on my computer and my phone, I'm like, this world's getting more sicker and more I just can't believe it. Just the news you read, it's like, is it ever worth reading anymore or looking at? But Brian Laundrie, listen to this. Brian Laundrie stole Gaby Petito's credit card, used it to get home alone, says family attorney. You believe that? Brian Laundrie goes and kills his girl, Gaby. Then he steals her credit card to get home alone. Is this guy... I think this guy is fucking loco. I'm sorry, but come on. You come back alone. You steal her credit card. Like, what the hell? This guy has a warrant. Like, people are looking out. And Dog the Bounty Hunter, Dog Duane Chapman says he's got leads. He thinks he's very sure of where he is. And you know what? I hope Dog catches him. Because what did Dog say? And what does Dog always say? You can run, but you can't hide. I think Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to help the law enforcement and FBI. I think he's really going to find Brian Laundrie. And you know what? He needs to be brought into justice. He needs to get arrested. He needs to get charged. He needs to get put away. Because all this stuff that's been unfolding with this Brian Laundrie and Gaby Petito case is just... And then steals her Gaby Petito's credit card to get home alone? What the hell kind of shit is that, man? I wonder if, like Gaby Petito's mother said, if Brian Laundrie's family is going to start speaking up. This is what I was thinking about the other day. Are they just going to, are they kind of the Brian Laundrie's parents? Are they kind of the parents that are going to stick up for their son even though they know he's wrong? Or they know he's wrong and they're not going to stick up for him? So, I don't know. I just really hope they catch Brian Laundrie, because this is just all this stuff that's unfolding in the news every day about this. And I don't blame Gaby Petito's mother for wanting Brian Laundrie's family to start speaking out on this. Like, I don't know. But that's another thing. Brian Laundrie flew parents home in Florida trip with Gaby Petito returning 4 days before her disappearance. I don't know. Dog thinks he may have ran to Mexico. He was almost for certain that he was in this Florida campsite. I don't know. Dog the Bounty Hunter thinks he has strong leads of Brian Laundrie. So, I don't know. I don't know if Brian Laundrie's family is ever going to speak out on this. I just hope they catch him. I would love to come back live on the air and be like, they caught him. Because I believe almost like 99.9, close to 100, that Dog the Bounty Hunter, Duane Chapman, and the FBI and the local authorities, I believe they're going to catch him. I believe it. Like I said, like Dog the Bounty Hunter says, you can run, but you can't hide. Almost 99.9, close to 100. Someone's going to catch Brian Laundrie. Eventually. Do I have anything else on? Oh, okay, I do got another thing on it. I'm not touching on the other subjects, so. So, got this last night too. A deceased hiker found near Gaby Petito's remains died by suicide corner. So, is this hiker that died by Gaby Petito's remains? Did he not kill this deceased hiker too? Come on. Deceased hiker found near Gaby Petito's remains died by suicide corner. He's probably killing other people. He's probably dying out there. He's probably trying to survive, hiding his ass off. This is just, I don't know. This Brian Laundrie seems like a. I had my cop friends do because I have a lot of friends who are in my local authorities, PD, and I got higher up friends in the FBI and CIA and all different law enforcement agencies around the United States, and they did a background check. They did a background check on Brian Laundrie for me. I got a full report from my cop friends who are higher ups. They gave me a full background check and a full report and a full background check on Brian Laundrie. And I have that report. Okay, I got more Brian Laundrie stuff, but I'm still gonna have a lot to get to. I'm on a roll right now. Let's see, 20 minutes and 50 something seconds. Okay, let's try to get through the rest of this. Brian Laundrie's father arrives to Florida Reserve to help search after officials find recent campsite. Brian Laundrie's father arrives to Florida Reserve to help search after officials find recent campsite. I don't know, the way it's sounding, I think they're going to catch him. I really think they're going to catch Brian Laundrie. And when they do, okay, another thing. Do you think, to my fans out there of the Travis Runkel Show, do you think social media will help solve the Gaby Petito case? Do you think social media will help solve the Gaby Petito case? Do you think it will help? Do I have anything else on here with Brian? Did that. Did that. Okay. Did that. Okay. Well, I touched mostly all the Brian Laundrie stuff. Let's see, we're at 22 minutes, 40 something seconds. I'm going to touch one more topic, and then I'm going to stop the show because I want to see how this podcast sounds and if it gets uploaded. If it does, because I can keep talking for a long time, but I think Anchor only gives you a certain time to record. I want to get into maybe, we'll see. We're at 23 and change. I couldn't believe when I read this last night. Another thing. This is getting my head mind boggled when I say this. Listen to this. It's just like, this is going to blow your fucking mind. I don't know where this world's coming to. Wait till you hear this. Dad burned all over his body after daughter throws chemicals on him. Michigan cop says 18-year-old was arrested, leaving him unconscious. Really? And she was, like I said, the daughter who was arrested, who did this to her father, is 18 years old. Really she threw all these chemicals, this 18-year-old daughter threw these chemicals or whatever on her father and burned all over his body, throws chemicals. Of course an 18-year-old would fucking do something, pardon my French, would do something like that. But this 18-year-old is arrested after throwing these chemicals all over her father and burned him. What the hell? What's this world coming to? Like, I just couldn't believe when I read this that this 18-year-old daughter threw chemicals all over her dad and all over his body. He's burned. I'm glad that they arrested her. 18-year-old daughter, 18-year-old girl got arrested for this. I can't believe the news I read every day. I just can't. I think I may end it at this, because we're at 25 and change. So, all right, well, guys, if we do get this submitted successfully to Spotify or Apple iTunes, we'll be doing more podcasts. So this was your well-known, famous, for you guys on the anchor side, this is your well-known, famous online broadcaster, talk show host, Travis Anthony Runkel, the younger, sexier version of Howard Stern. And this was the Travis Runkel Show live interactive talk show network on this Thursday, October 7, 2021. You can contact us on our emails, the Travis Runkel Show 1987 at gmail.com, the Travis Runkel Show 1987 at gmail.com, TravisRunkelShow 1987 at gmail.com, or the Travis Runkel Show at gmail.com. Twitter at the Travis R Show 3 or 33. We have all different social media. But guys, we're out of here. And hopefully this podcast comes out good. Love you all. And tune in for another edition, live in a living color, of the Travis Runkel Show Live Interactive Talk Show Network. Have a great day. Peace.